All right, welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, I'm gonna be showing you how to get top-notch detailing products for pennies on a dollar. I know a lot of you are tired of paying that big money. This is for you. First, we're gonna talk about Old Faithful, the rinseless wash. Today, we're gonna be using a product from P&S Absolute. This stuff's sick. There's plenty of other rinseless washes out there, which I'm sure would work great. I'm gonna be reviewing some of those in the future too, but for today, Absolute's the one. Let's mix up a rinseless wash and show you the main purpose of this product. We'll fill up our wash bucket, 256-to-1 ratio. That's 1 ounce of Absolute, 56 cents, 2 gallons of water. Put our towels in there, get it all mixed up, and let's get started. I'll tell you what, it's got a good, slick feeling to it. It's encapsulating the dirt, it's removing it. I'm not worried about scratching at all. This stuff's working killer. So let's talk about an interior cleaner. Now, this is not for you guys out there that have those disaster farm trucks. Man, that's more like an all-purpose cleaner or a dedicated interior cleaner. This is more for getting that light layer off the surface and using minimal product to do it. Let's get started. So we'll mix it up at a 256-to-1 ratio. That's a half ounce of Absolute at 28 cents to 1 gallon of distilled water. We want distilled water. We don't want water spots left behind when it dries. So I'll tell you what, I'm wiping it on. It's going on easy. It's doing some cleaning, leaving no streaks behind. What more can you ask for? This stuff's awesome. Now we'll move down to the lower section of the door here. Same thing, easy on, easy off. No streaks, looks brand new. Head on up to the dashboard. Same here, look at that, awesome. Head on down to the seats. Now, I was kind of reluctant to do this on the seats because I thought, man, this stuff could streak on here. But I'll tell you what, it's going on really easy, cutting off any body oils or anything that got on the seat. And wow, look at that, no streaks, amazing, back to brand new. Let's talk about the infotainment center. Easy to wipe on, easy to wipe off, has a nice finish to it, and no streaks. What more can you want? Now let's talk about the fun stuff, the drying aids, the detail spray, the window cleaner, all the stuff that everybody likes to use. There's two schools of thought on this. Some people, when they use a drying aid or a detail spray, they don't want any protection left behind because they have a great ceramic coating and they want all the properties of that coating to show through. If that's you, just disregard the bead maker portion of this. But if you want a little bit of surface protection on there to get you to that next wash, some good proper beading and some nice slickness, you're gonna find this stuff to work awesome. Now take a look at what it looked like without the bead maker. It's sheeting good, it's decent, it is a little bit of protection, but it's not much at all. Now let's look at it after I put the bead maker in there. Wow, that looks sick, man. Beading, fully, the panel's just blowing clean, no problem whatsoever. So keep that in mind, here we go. All right, so we're gonna start out today with 2 ounces of Absolute and 6 ounces of bead maker mixed into a gallon of distilled water. Obviously, you gotta take some out of the top because it'll fill up. But what I call this concoction, the honey pot. That's the honey pot. And let's get started with the honey pot. So using it as a drying aid, it's straightforward. Spray it on the wet vehicle, follow behind with the towel. It's slick, it doesn't streak, it works awesome. You're gonna be stoked with it, no doubt about it. So now let's talk about the door jambs. Surprisingly, this is one of my favorite uses for this product. In the past, I've used rinseless wash, but I found that when I added that bead maker to it, it gets that encapsulation of the dirt, it sprays on, wipes off all the dirt really easy, and it leaves that slickness behind. You just wanna touch it when you're done. It works insane. Look at this. So this product also works great as a detail spray. Let's say you've just washed your car, you're driving down the road, bam, you get slapped with that bird crap. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Come up on it, get it sprayed down until you annihilate it and it's gone. Follow up with the towel and it's gone. And it's not only gonna encapsulate, remove the stuff safely, it's gonna leave that slickness behind we all like. Perfect for a detail spray. Light touch-ups around the vehicle, don't wash your car like this. A clay lube, of course it works great as a clay lube. Look at this clay towel. This thing's amazing. I just got this thing in. I'll leave links for all this down in the description, but I've been using this thing a lot lately. It works amazing. Just spray it, soak the panel nice, soak the clay towel, wipe it on, give it that nice solid agitation back and forth until you feel like all that contamination's gone. Come back behind with a microfiber towel, wipe it down, and you're gonna be amazed at how slick this stuff is. And you feel protected while you're using it. That's important. We're not trying to make more of a mess, we're trying to fix it. So this stuff's gonna help you do that. Next, let's talk about a glass cleaner. I was incredibly impressed when I put it on the glass. It went on easy. I sprayed it all around, wiped it off. It was going on good. The product was spreading easy. Flipped the towel over, buffed it off, and every bit of streaking was just disappearing right behind the towel. I couldn't believe it. And afterwards, I touched the surface, nice and slick too. What more do you want? Wow. So the bottles I was using today, I was using the Press-All. This thing is awesome. It's my favorite bottle out there. And then I used a more economic brand. Both work good. Try either one. They both have their ups and downs. But my vote goes for the Press-All. And if you don't want to spend the money, go with this one. I'll leave links to all those down below. I'll tell you what, the honey pot formula worked great. I have nothing else left to say about it other than you need to get some out there and try it out. And a little bit of bead maker, a little bit of absolute. You can play with it however you want. I did a lot of trial and error, and I'll tell you what, this was the formula that went on easy, wiped off easy, no streaks whatsoever, and left that slickness and beading behind. To me, I don't need to go either direction, but you're welcome to. And if you do, let us know down in the comments what kind of experience you had with it. But I'll tell you what, this goes out to the honey pot. Oh, that stuff's awesome.